Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. So, in a bit of a different kit today, we've just done a contract on field 16 for spraying herbicide. So we're going to drop this back to the store and collect our payment. So the money's gone down. We have to obviously purchase the herbicide for this contract, but we've also bought a tedder. So as I mentioned in the last episode, hopefully we can get some hay made today, which is our final ingredient for our total mixed ration for the cows. So, and that is the plan. So we've bought a tedder, we've already got a windrower, mower set up, baler, so we should be making hay. Now I've also been looking through the other contracts, and there is some massive ones for seeding of potatoes. Now I'm not sure whether we're going to do that. I think it would take a fair amount of seed. They are big fields, so I'll have a think, and we may come to that at some point. But first, let's just get this completed. Where are we? Contract menu. So reimbursement for the herbicide. We've obviously leased the equipment. So collect. What else have we got? We could do easily. Nothing at the minute. Okay, right. So here's our tedder. It's part of the Fella pack. It's a mod. I will link it below. 8 point something meters working with. Let's have a look. 8.6. So that's all good. Cost us about 15 grand, I think. So we've made that back. So we'll get this up to the fields and we'll get mowing. Here we are, field 4. So this is the first of the grass fields that we're going to cut. Now, I've been thinking about this piece of land here, so if we just raise that up a second and jump into our map. So this is where we are, field 4. If we take a look at our farmland, we actually own field 35, which is the pig enclosure. Now I have no intentions of doing pigs at the minute, so I may sell that area. We can always buy it back at a later date when we're cash rich and if we want to try doing pigs, but at the moment that is not something that I want to do, so may look at selling that later, and that can fund the equipment that we need for the cows, because that's about 70 grand, so that would more than cover that. So I think what I'll do is I'll get the headlands done and then start a bit of a time lapse. onto the tedding now. So we have got rain in the forecast. It's due about 10 o'clock. So ideally we'll get this tedded, rowed and baled before then. No, it's not like seasons as old where if it gets wet it's not going to dry out, so it's effectively, now we've tedded it, it is hay. So, but to add some level of realism, we'll try and do it that way. So cracking through 11 mile an hour seems fair. Those are the bits that I caught the fence on, as you'll have seen in the video. Can't all be perfect. So yeah, I will get round here and probably do another headland pass, just make turning on the ends easier, and then we'll start some up and downs. Up and down roads well underway now, and just been thinking about the cows, and we're probably going to go for dairy, I think, so that'll be the Holsteins most likely. And also about our equipment that we've got. So obviously we need to purchase a feed mixer, which is, I think it was about 70 something thousand. So we're not a million miles away from that, but obviously we need the money to afford to buy the cows in the first place. But also tractors. We're pretty sorted really. I mean, everybody loves a new tractor and a new toy, but I think at the minute we've got a good range, so we'll stick with what we've got for now. I have put GPS onto the combine, like I mentioned in the last episode, so that is all set up and that's in the workshop at the moment. But yeah, spring is here. There's going to be more to do. Not sure whether we'll go to 3-day months or not. We will see how the summer pans out. I think spring will be fine. Crops are in the ground and all fertilised and weeded, and they're just growing now. So until harvest, there's nothing to do in our fields, arable fields, as I say. We'll have to fertilise the grass again once we've done this, but that's no biggie. So yeah, we'll see what summer brings and how we're doing for time in the days. So I will finish up here and I'll see you when we've got the windrower going. Right then, so windrowing's underway. I've gone round the headland once. Nobody wants to see me hitting the wall or the fence, which there was a lot of that. So time is pressing on. The rain is due imminently, so I need to get this done and baled. Really, I've also mowed a bit of a perimeter in the pig enclosure. Thought if we're going to potentially sell it, may as well look at getting some grass off it. So once this is done, we will go and finish that off. But, yeah, we're cracking on again. So I think we'll get this finished, start the baling, and hopefully dodge the rain. baling well underway. I think as well we're going to try and get these off the field before the rain comes as well. Obviously that's the ideal situation. Quite where we're going to store them I'm not sure yet, as we've running out of space for bales. But I know there's a couple of sheds near the cow barn that we could possibly unload into, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, we're on 9:45. I haven't checked the forecast again, but it must be imminent. So we'll press on and see how far we get. Well, we didn't quite make it. The rain has literally just started, so we'll get these picked up and under cover. I think for the few minutes that they're outside they should be alright. But yeah, so we got one field done, which was there's a rainbow already, look. So yeah, one field done. Another one started to be cut, but unfortunately Mother Nature had other ideas. So I'll get these moved and we'll see how long this rain lasts for. A few hours later, the shower has passed. Got all the hay into the undercover. It got a bit damp, but I think it'll be fine. So we're just finishing off mowing the area of grass within the pig enclosure. We got 12 bales off the field 4, so that's good, and we got near enough a full one in the baler, so we'll call that 12. Missed a bit. So a good start. I think we're going to end up with a fair few. We've got this field, we've got field number 15, yeah, 15, and potentially we could also do the sheep pasture if we wanted to. We'll see how we go for time. So I think I've decided that once we've got the hay off this field, we are going to sell it. As I said at the start, it's not something that I'm looking to do yet, pigs. So we'll get rid of it, use the cash to invest back into the cows. I should feed the mixer. Found a mixer that will do straw, or chop the straw, mulch the straw for bedding as well, so we only need one machine, which is good. And yeah, so whether we'll do that today or not, we may purchase it ready. Depends if we get this finished at a reasonable time. Obviously March now, so the nights are drawing out, which is good. We can get more done in a day. So yeah, I will get this finished. We will then see about doing the other fields, get as much hay in as we can, and go from there. Well, that's another 5 bales, so really handy bit of extra hay there. There's also near enough a full chamber in the balers again, so yeah, we'll call it 6 really, I suppose. Right, so we need to jump in up to here, farmland, sell. You cannot sell this anymore, you still own placeable objects, you have to sell these objects first. Okay, bear with me. So, yes, sold. Let's come out of there. farmland. Sell. Yes. Excellent. Wowzers. So 131,000 for the land and 13,000 for the big shelters. Job's a good one. Right, 206,490. Let's get on to the next field and get this haymaking finished for the day. 15 underway. Field 15 should I say, not 15. So yeah, it's a rinse and repeat really today. Trying to get as much grass off as possible, but keep away from walls, etc. It's not so bad for tedding. It's just the windrower that is a bit more tricky. So when we think about the cows, we'll have to also think about manure. Slurry is fine, we're fine for, that will just go into the pit, but for manure we'll have to place a manure pit. Okay, doesn't seem to have them built in anymore, or it doesn't generate it in the pen like it used to be on some maps. Then you have to clear it out yourself, so which is a bonus. We don't want to be doing that all the time. Yeah, I'm not still undecided whether to do the sheep pasture or not. I think we could probably do with the hay, although we will be able to get a few more cuts off through the year, but I don't know, I'm unsure of it at the minute. If I do, I'll probably end up doing it off screen anyway, the way today's going for video length. So we'll get this done and I'll see you when we're on the tedding. So I have decided that I am a wally. I'm umming and ahhing about cutting the sheep pasture when we haven't got any sheep and we're not going to get any sheep at the minute, and yet I've cut the cow pasture. Now it doesn't make any difference, but there's me umming and ahhing whether to do it or not. So yes, I will be making hay in the sheep pasture as well. So that's that decided. Right, time lapse, get this done, get it windrowed, get it baled, picked up on the trailer, and then jobs are good. of hay to bale here. Excuse me. Some new little mist bits. Get them up. Waste not, whatnot, and all that jazz. Against the wall down here. This bit, other bits over here. Yeah, there we go. That's the baling done. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off this one. 6 and 2,000 odd litres in the baler, so again, not too bad. I think what we'll do is, because these are so close, we'll get these shifted with the telehandler rather than dragging the trailer around here. Final 2 bales off the field. So while we're on the way, I popped into the store earlier and this has happened. So if I just go into trailers and pick one, there we go. Look, we've got the infamous bales in the store glitch. Now, I don't know why it happens. We haven't sold any silage. We haven't moved any silage. The only thing that's happened is when I parked the bale trailer where I did at the end of the last episode, I came to it to get the hay today and it had decided to pick up some of the silage bales, so you can see whereas before they were stacked in 3s as you would do off an auto stacker, they're now like that. So whether that's what it is, I have no idea. Crops coming on nicely. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, growth stage 4 out of 7, yield bonus 100%, fertilised 100%. Super. Okay, right, let's get these shifted. And that will be it for today. So whether the new patch that Giants are going to release in the coming weeks will fix the issue of bales appearing in the store, I do not know, but what causes it, I'm really not sure. Just move that one a little bit. The road, and there we go. Not a bad day's work. I will carry on and get the sheep pasture mowed and turn to hay. So yeah, all that remains is to say thank you for watching again. Give us a like and see you again next time.